Howdy folks, how you doing? My name is Pineapple, welcome back to the channel, and today I have the other half of the update that Rockstar has finally released. Rockstar released the second half of this update today, about an hour and 15 minutes ago. I've recorded this video a few times. Initially it was 30 minutes ago, and now it's an hour and 15 minutes ago. But whatever, it's okay, Gotta get it perfect, right? Anyway, we're gonna hop in here and talk about everything they said today. And for those wondering, this is the second half of their update plan for the February 26th update. If you guys missed the first half, I would recommend checking out that video, or if you missed the breakdown for this video, the thing that I predicted this video with, I'll also put a card for that. But we're gonna hop in here and break it down from most important to you guys to least important to you guys, not necessarily the way the Rockstar ordered the post. The first thing I think we should talk about are these Ps4 exclusives, because I don't think that's cool. I'm a Ps4 player, so I'm gonna benefit from it. I mean, there's not much. It's an open target race, and then a special knife, and then I think there's something else. There's going to be 3 new emotes that we can choose from for probably an entire month before the rest of the community gets access to it. And I just think with all of the issues that Xbox has had since the launch of Red Dead Online beta, they deserve whatever the fuck content we get right when we get it. Like, I don't know. I remember on Call of Duty, Xbox had the exclusives for the map packs for like 30 days or something like that on like Modern Warfare 3 or something. I don't remember exactly which game. Whatever. I remember it was terrible. And so I'm looking at this, and granted they didn't do a ton of stuff. It's an open target race, a jawbone knife, and some emotes, but that just feels a little dirty to me, especially when Xbox has the worst version of the game, and they paid the same price for their systems and the same price for the game as we did. I don't know. I get that it's just a deal that Rockstar has with Sony on some level, but I don't know, or Take-Two probably technically, but I don't know. That just made me feel a little shitty because of all of the issues plaguing Xbox right now. Like, they literally can't hunt, and then we're gonna get jawbone knives and extra races and emotes, and I don't know. That just feels a little rough to me. But we're gonna hop in here to the rest of this, try to keep it a little bit upbeat. I wasn't actually planning on going off on that rant. Sorry. So bonus XP, they have 20% more XP on all activities. I remember there was a lot of confusion in the community last week because it did not seem like we were getting any extra XP. That's partly because we weren't for a few days, and then they fixed it, but they didn't give a notification when they fixed it, and XYZ, whatever. Now if you hop in, you will notice kills, like a normal kill inside of like a Showdown series, is worth 30 points. Headshots are now worth 6 points, which means Deadeye is also worth 6 points, and so is special ammo. And then I don't remember, Eyes Wide Shut I think is up to 16 or 18 now. I'm not 100% sure, but they've definitely added all of the XP bonuses into the game now, so I would highly recommend going on and grinding out some levels. I know I will be grinding to level 90 because I want that explosive express ammo, boy. Moving on to clothing and emotes. Now, I already called a lot of this out before. I will put a card to that video because it's a lot easier for me to just link off to that than to re-explain all this, because even the pictures here aren't doing this justice. But basically, a lot of the Trapper clothing is coming to Red Dead Online, except the Trapper is not coming to Red Dead Online. So partly yay because we get new clothes, partly boo because we don't get the Trapper. Anyway, we're gonna move on here because that's, I feel like that's kind of known. We're gonna talk about the new weapons. Yeah, buddy, we got new weapons up in here. So there's only 2. So far, there's only 2 that they've announced, but there is a high capacity Evans repeater rifle, which we don't get a picture of, and then there is the rare shotgun, which I talked about last time. I was looking either at thinking maybe this is a new carving update, or they're doing something different with the carving. I didn't necessarily think it would be a new shotgun because it looks so much like the double barrel. However, somebody in the comments was kind enough to tell me that is the rare double barrel from the campaign, and that makes sense because I was never a double barrel person, so I never went and found the rare double barrel. But maybe we should make a video on it because this thing looks sick, doesn't it? This and the repeater rifle are already going to be in the Wheeler, Rawson & Co. catalog and at local gunsmiths when February 26th hits. I don't think they are available today. Moving on from weapons, we have probably one of my personal favorite features they're adding in this update, but I know a lot of people abandoned this way of life, so I didn't want to put it first. I recorded a couple of versions of this video where I had this first, and it just didn't feel right. And what that is fishing challenges. Now, fishing challenges are basically a way for Rockstar to let people fish in peace, get a little more XP, and not die while they're doing it. And it's really cool because it's based on the amount of, like, the weight of fish you catch, so you can could catch, you know, one really big fish and then like 10 small fish, and then that'll all add up to a certain amount of weight. But when you sign up for one of these challenges, I'm not sure exactly if it's going to be like a hold options to join thing, or if it's going to be like, you know, you have to walk up to like a guy. I don't really know how they're going to implement that yet, but I know it will be within the free roam map. It's going to be somewhat peaceful, and griefers aren't going to be able to kill you. It's going to be very, very, very nice. Not to mention, when you join the challenge, they give you everything you need to complete it. The rod, the necessary lure, and if necessary, the bait to do the best. So yeah, it's really cool that they're adding that. I think it's a really good addition for you know, the people who just kind of want to mind their own business, and I think it's a good way for them to get XP for that as well. So I was really excited about it, but I didn't know if it should be at the beginning of the video because I just didn't think everybody would care about it, frankly. And then we have the new Showdown modes. Okay, there's going to be a few new Showdown modes. There's going to be 3, and then there's going to be a new free roam event. The free roam event is called Fool's Gold, which is basically like, if you remember that mission where you have to kill the guy that's in body armor, it's basically going to be that, except the body armor is gold. And so you get more points for killing the one person wearing the body armor, essentially. And it's going to be like everybody versus him is the way that it sounds like. That, or there's going to be like a team of them. There's going to be like 3 of them versus like 20 of us or something. I don't really know. They didn't give a lot of detail on that. All they really said was somebody's going to have the Fool's Gold armor, and then it's going to be fighting to take down him. So, I mean, I think they really just wanted to add a picture of the guy in the golden armor. So, I mean, I'll add it because it looks cool, but they really didn't give a lot of information on it. And then the Showdown modes, they have Up in Smoke, Spoils of War, and Plunder. It would be really cool. I don't know if this is true, so I don't want to say that it is, but I think it would be really cool if in Spoils of War, you could get stuff and then take it back into fucking free roam. That would be nice. Obviously, Plunder seems like we're trying to affect each other's trade routes somehow. Like, it might be something where we all 3 are on different points of the map and we're in little teams, and then we each have to take a, you know, package from one place to the other and try to stop the other person from doing it and deliver our package at the same time. So I could see how that could be fun. I'm just guessing as far as what that could be. I have no idea what Up in Smoke would be, and I don't really know what the variation on the target races that they're talking about are. They kind of just throw terms in here because they want people to be like, oh, and this, and this, and this. And while it does do that to a certain degree, it kind of just is confusing. They're kind of just it's like name dropping celebrities no one's ever heard of, if that makes sense. So it's like, oh yeah, well, last night I was at dinner with Kabish Nastara, and they're like, what? And they're like, you don't know Kabish Nastara? And they're like, what? What's a Kabish? It's like that. Like, we don't know what Up in Smoke is, or Plunder, or target races, but they're referring to them as cool things. So I hope they're cool. But also, everybody hoped Gun Rush was cool, and Gun Rush is like sleeping while you play video games. So I don't really want to. I don't know. I actually didn't want to put this anywhere near the beginning of the video because I didn't want to discourage people, because I just don't know if, frankly, these are going to be worth it. I don't know. There's a lot in here, and also not a lot at the same time. So it's nice that we finally got this confirmation. It's nice to see that there's going to be new game modes, I guess. I'm really excited for some of the new weapons. I'm going to make my guy look cool with a bunch of these new clothes. I know that. I think the PS4 early access content is kind of whack. I will be making super big use of this bonus XP, and then I think that's it. I mean, other than the fishing challenge, obviously, which I think is by far the best thing that they've added. And if they did more stuff like this, I think that the game would become a much nicer. I think this is what people wanted to do in the beginning. I think when everybody hopped online, when they hopped online for the first time, you know, it was very much an easygoing experience. And so or people expected it to be. They wanted to hunt and fish and just sell some of that to the butcher and go buy a gun, and then they wanted to, you know, like kind of repeat the process. And so it was really the thing that kind of made the game into this, oh, we need this needs to be fixed, this need to be fixed. So I wonder what you guys think about this. This video went a little bit longer than I intended it to. Sorry, I know. So this is gonna be 2 videos, I guess, back to back, that are pretty long, but I wanted to go through this, and it just wound up being this long. Normally I don't do this, I guess, but it happened 2 days in a row. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it a lot. If you like this style of video, let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe I should start to try to do them more often. Maybe they're, you know, going to be beneficial for people. If not, let me know that as well. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.